This is Michi Hoyer, this is Avid Chronic Racing, and this is the Blancpain Sprint Series on iRacing in the Mercedes AMG GT3 around Road America. Yeah, Wolfgang, it is earlier than expected because I had to reschedule some things because usually I was scheduled for an appointment to start at 5, which is in half an hour, but that guy actually told me he had to postpone like 2 hours, so that made me up to the fact that I could swap around this session though. With that being said, I quickly want to head in a time trial in order to get myself warmed up, get ready with the car, get warmed up for the 40-minute race in the Blancpain Sprint Series. That is going to come up right after that time trial, that's a promise. Because I have to do some redemption on my safety rating, some redemption on my I rating. Literally some redemption everywhere. So, I want to get warmed up. I want to get ready for the Blancpain race there. And yeah, we hope this today will be a good one. Well, ACR nobody, what could I have done about that turn 3 incident where this massive dive bomb just hit me? Surely I did not want to do that. That is for sure. But literally I had nowhere to go. And I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about when I say this dive bomb into turn 3. However, I totally agree. Chris Shelton, yeah, that is going to be accepted. So this friend list is growing and growing and growing. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, you can't promise a good race to someone because you're highly liable to what happens with other drivers as well. So anyway, hey Michael, or Mikael, I'm sorry. Are you actually from Sweden or from Norway? I think you're from Sweden, right? Hey Ton, thanks for joining. And Ton, thank you very much for your message you sent me on Discord. Before you ask again, nope, I've not come to the point yet where I could make a decision. I really have to set myself down, take a piece of paper, and start to move drivers around in my head and note it down, and then I'm sure I can give you some feedback on it. Cannot join. Why? Your race server is starting your session. It should be ready momentarily. There you go. Join session. That was what I'm looking for. Oh, Stockholm. That's kind of big, busy city, isn't it? Ton, I can't give you the numbers, but I would recommend a 2-year subscription for iRacing in general. And then I would probably say, I mean, you need to go through all the series. Oh, sorry, Tony. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that. I missed a letter there. So, yeah, that guy is called Ton van Egmond. And rather than your Y in the Tony, your name looks exactly like the same of his, because he names himself Ton VG in the Discord thing. So, coincidence. And with the screen being a bit far back and me just glancing at it, I have difficulties reading it. Well, Mikael, a million is like quite a big city here in Germany as well, so I would consider it being big. Alright, I take setup changes, fuel my car up with a recent amount of fuel to put in some good laps. And then we are ready, having some racing. and get warmed up in that Mercedes AMG. So this is like free practice, but rather than running free practice with the guys, I run the free practice in a time trial, and I hope I will do a better job. The last time's best 2 minutes something, or the last time best average of 5 laps was 2:08.0, I think. So I'm definitely looking forward making this a 2:07, because I'm capable of doing it. Just need to hit my marks, and it's actually a good practice to get ready for the race session. Hey Papa Smurf, nice to see you back here. As you said, it was been a while. Three million people only in your state. Your state is not busy at all. I at least have like 3 cities with 1 million head count in my state, so there you go. I actually agree, Mikael. There's a very nice track, high-speed corners, high-speed areas, good overtaking spots, especially when there is slipstream into play. Missed turn 1 a bit, but just a minor time loss. Not sure whether this no, it's counting versus the session best lap. So stay tuned guys, there's a race in that car coming up very soon. Don't go off track. So that lap is actually for waste, like the time trial, the safety rating is also. Just missed my braking point there. So better let this happen right now than rather in that 40-minute race, which is going to come up in a good 15-minute time. I need to do 6 laps in total now in order to make this run a good one for the TT rating. Then I should be really warmed up. Alright, the optimal is looking to a 2:07, so I should be able to lap 2:07s then. No good exit, just like yesterday. That turn 2 is giving me a hard time in the beginning. Too late on the brakes, overdriving the car a bit there. throttle. I keep missing my marks there, it's ridiculous. Decent exit out of the final turn. Probably it's gonna be a 208. Will be the first lap that counts. 208.0. I'm alright with that for the moment. So, top bar now counts versus a 208.0. Oh, we hurry up a bit. Yeah, Tony, I should be able to do. If it is a pitch perfect lap, I think. 207.8. Now, at least trying to get into a 7.7, something to get that average down. But that means not missing the braking marks here for turn 3, like that. Going a little slower for that turn is faster overall. It's good to know. That was a great exit out of a long right-hander. Slow in, fast out. This area as well. And then we should have an optimal of 206. Oh yeah, I'm speaking of optimal here. Off this lap, yeah. Yeah, Christos, it's the same aero. I might still reduce one click. Wolfgang, I do think because I'm more aggressive and I'm more playing with the pedals. Yeah, that one lap was solid, whereas this lap is already catastrophe again. So we're pointing to a 208 again. Good run through turn 3. Too late here for 4. Or that is turn 6 already, I do not know. Yeah, but this other lap was so, I don't want to say perfect, because that would be wrong, but that other lap was pretty solid, as Tony said. So I do not see, oh that was lucky, a chance for me to get anywhere to 28.0. Oh, this lap was pretty bad. So we have to finish another one. This is a 208.6. So we're back on the 208.0 average wise. Not braking long and hard enough. Probably right there, Wolfgang. Right, I do think the first lap was a 208.0. So if the next lap is going to be a 207 something, it's going to be pushing the average further down. Turn 1 was a bit too conservative. Sliding it through turn 2. And after this lap we stop it and register for our race session. Bit too slippery there. Yeah, I'm too aggressive on the throttle now. That was a bad one. That was a pretty bad one. Still faster though than the 208. Final turn's gonna make the difference. Nope, I'm not going to finish that lap. It would just bring down my average. So we keep it a good 10th faster average than last time. 207.9. So we leave this, we click continue. And then register ourselves for the race session. That is going to start in a good 4 minutes time. So Wolfgang, I think I could have you as a backup engineer, monitoring my fuel and stuff. That would be so great. 85 people registered. Gonna be a very top or very crowded split. There you go. Alright, we can join the practice there. And then hopefully have a good run, have a good try. I'm just quickly checking 2 messages. While the game is loading. And I will have a final turn on the setup. ACR nobody, why is this? Because you want to show me how to be quicker? What is the reason though? Wolfgang, yesterday we had 60 and 20 in terms of fuel for the Blancpain car. So what is the difference compared to yesterday? Is it me burning more fuel? Oh, Robert, I do not know whether I should take this comment serious. Good to see me driving. I would have something to talk about with you later though. Alright, session is ready. Car is here. I'm adjusting stuff on the set. Finish with that. We have 2 minutes, so we just see how things go. Track temperature 38 degrees meanwhile. I have no clue how it was yesterday. I haven't looked at it. Yeah, Wolfgang, I will do so. I will get map 1 for the in-lap. Whoa, what's wrong here? That wasn't off track, you gotta be kidding. Guys registered, so that should put us in the secondary split rather than in the top split, to be totally fair. But we do not know yet. How big are the chances that they go to lap 21? Alright guys, I'm quickly into the bathroom and then be right back. So right, I figured out that I have to take it a lot more smooth on the gas foot, I think. So let's have a see and have a look how this pays out then. Looking at the ambient temperature, 42 degrees. Holy moly, that will be a lot of understeer and everything into the car. Practice is still on. Pretty pointless to go out on practice though. Let's see. I am thinking and staying like this, so I load up my set, put in the right amount of fuel. And then we simply wait for the green flag to be waved. You see spreadsheet. So Wolfgang, we will see how this turns out or pans out to be. However, map 1 for the in-lap. Set our car out for low fuel. Sorry guys. Here we go. Green flag. As Robert would say, it's a bunker lap. So we'll try and play it safe. see whether we can improve to a 7.7. Missing a good tenth. Definitely lost something into turn 4. There you go. That wasn't a good one twice now. If we're gonna improve, it's just very marginal. Nope. Not with those mistakes though. Yeah. Rather than that, I'm just getting myself on off track, which is totally unnecessary. Alright, I think the car is a bit too twitchy in the rear. Anyway, gonna fuel up the car now. Looking into the entries, Division 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3. I'm not sure. It could be top split or second split, either of those two. But looking at the lap times, we're missing a good 2 seconds. You haven't put in a lap yet. I'm considerably alright with that lap. With the first one I had, it could have been a P15, if any. Looking for some water. Oh, there you go. So, grid is set up, grid is ready. There's a lot of ice rain coming down today here on the outside. Very interesting stuff. So anyway, we put ourselves on the grid. Alright, Cat, thank you very much. I didn't think it was a top split anyway. Just very close to it. Alright. Thanks for noticing, Kurt. Don't replace them tires. Car adjustment, map 1. And then we're waiting for green. Well, that's not too good then for me, because that means sitting in the current position, which is... where did I start now? P18 out of, well, 22, seems. Means that I need to gain a few places. But as you guys weren't just suggesting, there's a lot of Mercedes there in the back. Anyway, I just want to have some fun right now. Want to get a decent result in. Don't want to put a stress on my safety rating. So I definitely hope this is good for it, and I won't have as much incidents as I had yesterday. In that race 1, and especially in race 2. Like that gave me 9 incidents out of... I do not even know whether I made it into lap 2. This full in-lap in double file is so annoying. Oh, not only on this track, Wolfgang. Like on many other tracks as well. But yeah, on this one it is close to being ridiculous. It's so difficult to get the start right out of the backpack. In those other 2 races I was too close, nearly ran into the back, had to brake, green flag fell, and I was like all over the place but not in a position to attack something. David, I do not know. Depends on the strategy. I got a very alternative strategy, that is for sure. It depends on me not doing any mistakes, and it depends on incidents, definitely. Alright, engine map 3, relative set. Was a bad exit out of 2. And once again I get dive bombed like mad. Wow, this is so ridiculous what people are doing here. I got handed the contact for whatever. Happily it's 0. and from now on we're gonna have fun, I think. Looking good so far. No clue where I am currently, but we will see in a second. That is position number 17. Not hitting a good exit there out of the final turn. Not enough slipstream, happily. Stay where we are. Better exit. Yeah, I'm not happy to sit in the position where I'm currently sitting in. People are so aggressive around me. Very aggressive. Thank you, Wolfgang. Nearly lost it. Better exit out of final turn, and I'm gonna see that squad of 4 people ahead ending in tears pretty bad, pretty soon. And I hope I'm in the right distance to have a reaction time ready for the things that's going to happen. Guys, I've never seen such stuff. I've never seen such stuff. Alright, something feels broken. One of those crazy guys is just right behind us. Oh, you know what, just leave, just get me past, come on. Your damn Audi is OP anyway on the straights. Guys, I can't believe what happened really. I got another 4x for no reason. Just because people are too stupid accessing situations. And Mr. Super Aggressive now just passed me and can't get away. Because he keeps missing apexes and I do not know what. I was so happy, you know, I was expecting while trying to catch a spin, someone just ran into my back. I was expecting it. Well, honestly, repairs would put me out of the race anyway. I do not know how bad the damage is really. I just have the feel that there is some. But if I can keep going like this, I would be probably alright. Let's see how the gaps develop. Well, Mr. Clean or anyone else, even if I saw the guy behind missing his braking spot, what was I supposed to do? I just had cars in the front, I had cars everywhere around me. I could not even press the throttle in order to escape this mess coming. But you know guys, I was like 1.5 seconds behind someone when they were battling and approaching a turn, and I did not miss my braking point. Totally fair, I think I would need to profitate on other people's messes now. Because not closing the gap to the cars ahead. Can keep the gap to the cars behind. If someone could check my top speed, whether that is alright in terms of running in clean air. Because I cannot trust the timer in the top, because I was Mr. Clean. That would be a good excuse. Off track, clever Michi. No more incident counts allowed now. I think the car in the back is that BMW that spun me around, or nearly spun me around in that turn 5 incident. making any time up towards the front. Only can hope that the weight is playing a major role for that. I kind of doubt it. So that BMW gained half a second on the back straight. Are you kidding me? Is that the actual speed difference? 1.3. .2. Wolfgang, are we safe for 4 laps? 5 additional laps? I think we are, only just. I'm constantly losing time. To be fair, I'm not really getting faster, and I do not know whether it's car limited or just me being super slow. Off track, good job. Six out of 17. This is gonna hurt the license ever again. nearly shot at me again. Yep, Mr. Clean, I do think so. .4. Yeah, it is a Ferrari behind. So you would box this lap. I do not know which car it was in the end. Retarded. That costs 1.5 seconds. Could have just been enough for that Ferrari guy to pass me now if he puts in a good pit stop. away from the Apex, costing another 210. If that Ferrari boxes, I don't think I have a chance of being in front. Especially not doing such stupid mistakes. Yeah. Now that Manuel Lange guy is 7.6 seconds ahead, or 7.2. Well, either he spun, but no, you don't lose so much time spinning, or he gained a good 7.5 tenth on me, 7.5 seconds, just by boxing. Not sure if that is actually possible, because I did not change tires, they only picked fuel. Yes, I overran my pit box a bit, but still. Not just burning fuel, I'm also burning my tires, it seems. Yeah, ARB, that would be the right plan. Hitting the marks would be good. Are my tires so much down now, or am I just too stupid? This is ridiculous. 14 is actually not too bad though. Let's see how long I need to survive. 4.5 minutes. I just won't give him a chance. Are you actually kidding me? Have you guys seen this? If not, scroll back. Get your own opinion out of it. But someone just missed this braking point. Coincidence? Maybe this is some sort of tactics. You try to scare people into turn 5, make them run wide, and then you could pitch your nose in and say thank you for the position. Falcon, to be totally honest with you, I just took way too much fuel. Sorry guys, I just like my position too much. White flag. Just need to survive one more lap. Too bad that car running out of fuel could have got us a nice position. So we had 7.5 liters too much. That was like 2 seconds more stationary time. That would have been enough to get that other car on the line. I want to have a look at that incident quickly, despite the sim pit is already live. Oh, there we are. Drop a few. Right, next. There we are. Honestly, what was I supposed to do, really? I was actually lucky to not get even more contact on that incident. Yeah, Glimmeril, that is pretty much it. I had like personal issues with not letting that guy pass. Anyway, chaps, that is it for the moment. I might have some other race later in the evening, but for now, just got other things on my mind. Having a look at the result and the hope that is still being processed. There you are. Second split, 2624 P14. That was +8. +007. Could have been a lot worse, to be totally honest with you. Anyway, with that being said, guys, let's head over to the sim pit. YouTube.com the sim pit and listen to Sean Cole presenting his news for today, which is rFactor 2 Hot Lap Winners Race Room Teaser 3 is already live, so let's head over. I talk to you later, guys, and hope to see you back soon on my stream.